Good afternoon. Sit yourself down. Class is in session. To make sure that's correct. There we go. I don't have the mic. You can't see it yet. I don't have the webcam pointed at me. I haven't looked in the mirror yet today. Well, no, actually, no, I haven't. Well, for all intents and purposes, I haven't looked in the mirror yet today, so it's gonna be a it's gonna be an interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what I look like when I when I turn the camera on. I do not know what I have no idea what I'm gonna look like. I'm back playing War Thunder. I got nothing else that I wanted to stream today. I wanted to, but I didn't know. I had nothing else that I wanted to do, and so I was like, I'll just increase the battle rating slightly. I don't know what else to do, Maya. I got no idea what I want to do. Hi, Hamgaba. Good afternoon. Good morning to anyone. Well, I'm good. I just go on the assumption that, you know, if it's probably morning somewhere, isn't it? Anyway, I'm back in War Thunder for a bit. It's been a while. I played it yesterday a bit. Well, so here's the thing with playing War Thunder is that as long as I stay in the lower battle ratings, it's fine. If I stay in the lower battle ratings, and when I say low, I mean like actually low, not low as in 5.7. That's practically a fresh install. No, I mean like low. I mean like 4.0 and below. It's not too bad. And yeah, I just had nothing else that I wanted to do, because I just kind of I just needed something, and this is what I've decided. It doesn't start to get good. This is what I'm talking about. Gets worse. Because that's when you start getting people who do nothing but play this game. I can still have fun in the low at 4.0 and below. 4.0 is fine. 4.0 is the cutoff. 4.0 is the cutoff, because anything above that, that's when you start getting into, that's when you start getting into like the Tigers, the Panthers, the IS2s. That's about it, really. Adam, where is it? Hi. Oh. At 4.0. At 4.0, I can still play around with little things like this. I love this. I love the M24 is like one of my favorite tanks in the game. It's like, it's useless at 10.3. I like the tanks that are at that are higher up. Don't get me wrong. Like I love modern tanks. Modern as in past 50 years. I love them. But the game itself just gets a bit you know. I haven't explored the new test range. I was very confused when I turned this on yesterday and saw it. Hold on, I can make it even better. There you go. Is that better for you? We'll bring it up to 99% boom arm and 10% and 1% Cameron. I'm David Cameron. I should bring. Oh, if I did it right, I could put like eyes here. These dips here do line up with my head a little bit. There we go. That's what I'm a cyborg now. Ugh. This stream, not sponsored by Rode. It's not it's not sponsored by Rode. Don't buy Rode arms unless you're rich. Just buy cheap one off Amazon. Hold on. Ugh. Well, you can't even read that. But yeah. It also looks like I wrote Mott sponsored because I put an extra little dash at the end of the N, but you know, I can't write. I don't even know if I wrote sponsored right. From the moment I understand the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I want to be AdMech. I'd definitely be an AdMech man. I crave the strength and certainty of steel. Oh, I'm turning down. I've got Hitori Bachi music playing. Turn that down. It's War Thunder. This is a game of War Thunder. Look at that. I can go through the front of a panther in this. Am I a blood or a crypt? Well, I'm wearing red right now, so today I'm a blood. Today I am. We'll see. I've got I don't really have anything blue around. Am I blood or crisps? What would I prefer to do I drink drink blood or do I eat crisps? I am more of a crisp person, but like a nice refreshing glass of blood in the morning can sometimes start you off right. Blood. I wake up in a coffin every day. This is like the ideal way of having this microphone. The way I have it is not good. Like I have it over here, like to the side, and that's not how this microphone is meant to be used. It is meant to be used like this. Oh, there we go. Now you can still see me even though the microphone's in the way. I should have gotten the other kind of mic that I can't remember the name of. But yeah, no. I haven't actually eaten any crisps in a while because they're bad for you. And I'd have to go to the shop and buy some, and I don't want to do that. I could. But the problem with that, because look, I can't look there. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. That's pretty sick, actually. It feels like an actual mic. That feels like not proper now. Now I look like an actual like guy. The reason I never wanted to do that was because I never wanted to whack the microphone as I was. I didn't have to demonstrate whacking the mic arm, but I chose to. I didn't want to whack it because now it's above my mouse hand. I do look at my hands when I type. I don't know why I shut up. Some things that I type are like muscle memory. But like, oh wait, oh no, that's fine. The reason I didn't have the other reason was because I lift it when I'm not got my microphone here. I put it up here, so I don't want it to be like in the way, or I fold it up and over my monitors. Is that a bannable offense? It's not hard. I remember muscle memory. No. I said GG 5 times and I've been banned. I got it macroed. That's the real reason that I turned chat off in game. It's so you can't see it when I when I press my dirty macro. Oh, it feels like I feel professional now. I can go real close. Hello. I could do that anyway. I got two. I got two hotkeys. I got one for the hard R and one for the not hard R. Depending on the situation. Sometimes you... imagine having imagine buying a Stream Deck, not being a streamer, but having a Stream Deck, like one of the massive ones, and it's just a list of slurs that you've got. You just press the one you want. You got like just an extra keyboard just for hotkeys. That'd be the perfect thing to do. Well, I mean, perfect is a strong word, but it would be a thing to do. Yeah, a soundboard. Have a soundboard of other people saying the words, and then that's not a problem. Then you're just like reacting to it, so it doesn't matter. I wanna make I wanna create a little bit of a lineup. Like I said, I'm sticking around 4.0. I'm not going higher because that's shit. I mean, no. Oh fuck! I scared this piece of paper that said not sponsored on it scared me. There we go. You can't read what that says, but you don't need to. Now you won't. Now, there we go. If Shaw want me to advertise the microphone that I've got, they're gonna have to pay me. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna hide that. It also hides my shame of people knowing that I own this microphone, because they'll go, "Oh, you only got that microphone because it's the microphone that everyone gets." How long should we get a bread decal in War Thunder? Never. You're never getting a bread decal in War Thunder because I don't play the game enough, and I'm not going to play the game enough, and I'm not going to get big enough. What's the bare minimum to get a decal in this game? Hi, Miss Rick. How long until Unlimited Wheat gets a partnership? They are open about their partnership. They're open about what you have to do to get that, and I'm nowhere near it. I assume we're talking about War Thunder partnership. It gets baked. Oh, that if I ever like go to Germany or go to the states of America that allow weed smoking and smoke weed for the first time, I need to make a vlog that's just called Baking Bread. And people go, "Oh wow, it's finally the video where he makes bread, and it's just me smoking weed." That's like that's like the perfect idea. 3 point. Okay, that's fine. Let's add this in as well. It's all the same canon, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. You talking about the Manscaped partnership I have to shave my pubes live on Twitch? I'm never going to get a Manscaped partnership. Because I'm never going, I don't have hair. These are all fake. All my hair is fake. Do you think I could do it now? I've got this here. A Philips Series 1000, not sponsored once again. I've had this since I was like 18. My dad got it me for Christmas. I could just whip him out right now. It's like some shaving ASMR. could do that. That would be. I'm gonna be a shave streamer. Is there a market for that? The problem with a shave streamer is that you can only do it every like couple weeks. You can shave every day, but you can only really do it every couple weeks. Like if you want to get the real big bucks, the big money shots. Ugh. Oh, bit of apple. I had an apple before I streamed. What region of Jupiter am I from? I'm not going to dox myself. Let's put the bread on. Oh, no, I've got the bread on this tank. Which do any of these not have the bread on it? I can't put it on that. I'll put bread on it. Put bread. I'm not going to, you know. I don't want you coming and knocking on my front door. There we go. I was going to say I live on the rings of Jupiter, but Jupiter doesn't have rings. That's Saturn. Oh, the other problem with my microphone being here, I don't think it's going to be a problem, is that you're going to have to hear me breathing really heavily. That's my resting breath. Is that normal? Is it meant to sound like that when I breathe? What was I putting on? Oh, I wanted to put more stuff on. What have we got in here? Put this on. There we go. Don't shoot. No one shoot that. Do I have any other ones? Did I only get that one? Oh, I only got that one. I thought I had the other ones. Never mind. I'm gonna put things on it. I don't need them. I don't need camouflage. That's stupid. Why did I change my mic? I haven't. This is the same mic as I've always had. Getting an erection. Stop getting an erection then. That's not my problem. That's your problem for being a pervert. You pervert. You're nothing but a dirty pervert, ain't you? You disgust me. However, what? Those words are too Zoomer for me. Sigma and Skibidi are two words that I hope never exist. Isn't Skibidi getting a theatrical release? We're gonna have the Skibidi Toilet, the Broadway musical. It's like Warner Brothers or something brought the rights to it so they can make a film. I might just be thinking of Among Us. There we go. It could have just been something that I saw on Twitter of people making shit up, but I'm sure I saw it somewhere that Skibidi Toilet is like getting a film. I don't know. Also, if you're still around, it's not. I have just moved where the microphone is. It's not a new one. It'd usually be over here, but it's here. There you go. It would help. It should help me being here, probably. I feel like that's what most people do with my stream. So many people show up, they comment, they say a few things and then leave. But to be fair, I do the same thing. I sound like Bob Ross. What do you mean I sound like Bob Ross? I sound like Bob Ross if he came from the Midlands. That to be fair, I kind of know that Visferic always lurking, because every time I so much as bring up something slightly strange, Visferic always appears, and it's like so free. It's so often that it can't be a coincidence. Good to know. There's a lot of people that live in the Midlands. We're gonna need some yellow ochre. We're just gonna mix that here on the palette. Get your brush nice and full. What we're gonna do is some nice, gentle tapping motions to simulate to create the buildup of leaves. I went through a bit of a Bob Ross phase. When it was on Twitch for a while, wasn't it? How's the next KSP video going? I'm not answering that question. Hi, Lithuanian Bandit. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. I hope your stream went well. I welcome or whatever. What do you mean you get to see me cry again? Again? Are you watching? Nah, the video's going fine. It's almost done. I could get it done in like 45 seconds if I actually tried. The problem is that I just can't. I just can't bring myself to do it. Most of it is just drag and drop. Most of it is just drag and drop, and I'm just too lazy to finish it. I've got like a bit towards the middle to do. I've got the end to do, and that's it. That's all that's left. There is like probably about less than 5 minutes worth of stuff that I need to do, as in length to the video, and then it'll be done. I'm just lazy, okay? I can't bring myself to do it. I use lazy because otherwise you're gonna call me. I don't know. I don't like admitting to the fact that there's other things going on in my head. Welcome, bandits. You can't have my kneecaps. I'll fight for my kneecaps. I've got a tenon saw and I'll fight to keep my kneecaps attached to my knees. You come after my knees, I'm going to. I'll saw your kneecaps off. Just because it's got a little sleeve on it to protect the blades, don't mean that I don't know how to use it. I need my kneecaps more than anything. They're valuable. My knees are. I got my needs off the black market. Also, yeah, I need my kneecaps to sit on my chair because currently my knees are cross-legged and I can't bring my knees in. Look at me, I look like I'm being ascended to heaven. I need my knees to be able to like cross them. I don't know what to do with this tenon saw. I don't know why I've got this in my room. Look at it. I probably shouldn't be unsafe with it. Twitch doesn't like it if you're unsafe with a tenons with like tools on. Actually, I don't know how much they really care. As long as I tell you that I'm a trained professional, which technically I am. Well, not professional, but I am trained. Kind of. I got a certificate. I don't deserve to get raptured. That's why one half is dark and one half is light. It's the forces of good and evil pulling me apart. It's the omnibenevolence of God trying to pull me to heaven, and the malevolence, yeah, of Satan trying to pull me to hell. Da, 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 da. Here we go. Yin and yang, fish and chips. You can't have the fish without the chips. Just like you can't have good without bad. No, I'm not going to do a mukbang. Here's a mukbang for you. Oh shit. That's where you get him. Oh, now I've got bits of sour cream and onion crisp all over my desk. That's what you're getting. That's the extent of my mukbang stream. Can't have brain cells without a brain. Or with a brain. I can't read. I could have just a I could have just like a huge collection of Pringles. I could do a Pringle mukbang. It's just like seven tubes of this. What what would happen if I ate an entire tube of Pringles? Oh, it's only 500 calories. No, it isn't. Wait. Uh, 500, then that's like 3, so that's 300. But then that's 50, so that's 100 and 400 450, 500, 900. It's like it's about 1,000 calories. So I could eat like 3 of these, and that would be like I'd be fine. I think I could do that. I could just sit and eat Pringles for like 4 hours on stream. You want my McDonald's order? Medium fries, 20 chicken nuggets. I forgot I had that as a redeem. I haven't seen that redeem in a while. There you go. Ah. Ow, 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 ow. But yeah, like 20 chicken nuggets plus just like a plain burger, just as a tease. Medium, usually a medium fries, but that's usually because I don't really care too much. Maybe like if I'm feeling it, like a donut as well. Here you go, Vispheric. I do beg your pardon, sir. I beg your pardon, sir. I appear to have drowned. Don't call me a fat ass. Don't ask me to don't ask me to do a mukbang and then call me a fat ass when you hear what I would order from McDonald's. I think the pop filter does get rid of some of that. Hi, Siggy. It's me, bread avocado. I'm gonna do a Nick avocado mukbang. Do you think I could consume the amount of food that he eats? Is Nick still doing stuff? You don't hear about him anymore. Am I gonna show you my asshole? I might if you're good. If you're not, if you're polite. Just put my butt and suck out all the food while eating. I could do that. I think I need to eat more like that. I shit myself and start crying. All right. Deal. I eat probably like 1,000 calories in a day. Like I probably eat less than 1,000 calories in a day. I barely eat anything. Even when I unless obviously if I eat like McDonald's or whatever, that's probably more. And like I could eat like 2,000 calories of two and a half thousand calories of like Domino's food, Domino's pizza in a day. But if I did, that would be my only meal, you know. So I don't actually. I get like barely anything. You eat like 15 school buses per day. That is a lot. That is a lot of calories right there. I heard that steel is quite energy dense. I do basically. I pretty much do eat just the calorie equivalent of like a tube of Pringles a day. You need your eye from somewhere. That's true. Have you ever farted on stream loud or quiet? All the time. Well, I never. I don't think you'd ever notice. You probably could do if you listen hard enough, especially now, because like I've Don't worry, Maya. Hamgriver's just a pervert. He's getting his little rocks after this. But I currently don't have a what's it called? What is it called? The thing for sound. Noise filter. Noise gate. Noise gate. I don't have a noise gate on anymore for the microphone. And so you can probably hear more what goes on around my room now than before. Previously I had a noise gate on, but it would cause my audio to sound shit, and so I turned it off. 1 gram of uranium has 2 million calories. I could live forever then if I ate that. Why is it so dangerous if it's so like rich in calories? Just eat one of those and you live forever. Uranium sounds fucking great right now. Now you get to, well, maybe you could eat a nuclear bomb. That's probably has more than a gram. That's probably got quite a few calories in it. You don't have to worry about that. Give it a good one nibble. Just give it a lick. It's like a salt lick. I got a lump of uranium next to me that I take a lick from like a horse. We need more things like horses. Like, you know, horses get salt licks to get salt in their blood or whatever. I don't know why they have salt licks, but they have them. Humans need a salt lick. Is there anything stopping me from getting a big block of salt and licking it occasionally? Because, like, salt is deadly if you eat too much of it. But if I just, like, have just a lump of salt that I lick, it's like, I don't think that'd be too bad. What kidney stones taste like? Probably salt. Actually, I don't know what they are. What is a kidney stone? You're going to stop me, aren't you, Vispheric? Well, fight me. I've got a tenon saw and a metal rod in my room. Come and get me. See what happens. I've also got a small hand file. Well, it's a file for you. It's not a hand file. It's a hand file. It's not like a manicure file. What do you mean, why do I have a saw in my room? Where is it? Look. I got a tenon saw. You beat Elden Ring in 30 minutes. Congratulations, Siggy. Did you just go from... Did you sprint all the way through, or did you defeat all bosses in 30 minutes? That is true. It is Raiden. If you don't look after yourself and don't drink enough water, you get you'll get a rock in your kidney and you've got to piss it out. Wait, how does it get from your kidney to your cock? Or is a kidney stone different? Is there a what? How do you piss out kidney stones? How does it get to your penis? What? The like canonically the sniper in TF2 does have like a supercharged kidney or whatever that increases the amount of piss he makes. That's why he's got Jiraiya. That is canonically. Why are you calling me stupid? What have I said? I don't know what I know what the kidney do. The kidney like pulls toxins out your blood or something. It cleans your blood. Play through the tutorial. Well and good. You got to the first minorly inconvenient enemy, died twice, installed and refunded. Congratulations, Siggy. The true Elden Ring experience. That mouth do. That's what I say to Bass when I'm walking down past the river. I just point I just just crouch down next to the river and scream at the fish. Hey, what the mouth do? What happens to the toxins? Well, you piss them out. But I thought that piss isn't like dangerous to drink. Like people drink piss all the time, both for like sustenance and for like fetish reasons, and they're not dying, so it can't be that toxic, alright? Well, I'm asking how because is there just like a tube that carries like piss from the kidneys down into your bladder, and that's where the rock goes? Oh, don't do that. There we go. I've also got a Stanley knife in my room. But that's because I had it in my pocket earlier and I forgot to put it in the drawer downstairs. Well, I didn't know if it... I didn't, like... I don't know. Imagine trying to nut out a kidney stone. It's just like fucking squeezing it out like like toothpaste. I don't know, like... But I didn't know if it was like... You know, I don't know. I'm not a biologist. You know? You ever seen that picture that's like of a tweet of someone being like, my boyfriend nutted a kidney stone inside my vagina, and now I'm keeping it there as my little pussy pearl? You ever see? I wouldn't be able to find it. I just wondered if you'd seen it. You got any pussy pearls, ladies? Hey, ladies, show me your pussy pearls. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. I know a little about a lot. That's what I know, Visferic. I know a little about a lot. I'm a jack of all trades, master of nothing. Why is this like... Oh, that's fine, Beery. I'm not too sure what a woman is, to be honest, Raiden. I ask myself that question every day. I watch YouTube videos and I read books and I haven't been able to figure it out. I know a little about a lot. What's your phone number then? Well, I could tell you that it has somewhere in it got a 6. So, shit. If it's an Australian 6, then yes. Well, there we go then. Technically, I was right. That's where kidney stone pain comes from, when it dislodges and wants to see the world. So it's like sucking up a ping pong ball through a garden hose. That's just that it's spiky and the hose is me. Should I try and get a kidney stone for science? Honestly, the idea of getting kidney stones did scare me, and which is why I did start drinking a whole lot more water. I was afraid of A, getting kidney stones, and B, like dying of diabetes, and so I started drinking a lot more water, as opposed to like exclusively Pepe. I've been drinking a boy named Pepe. How much water is beer enough? It kind of is. It might as well be a just chatting stream at this point. I'll probably play War Thunder at some point. Beer is like good for you. Well, no, it isn't. But if you live in an area where water is like not safe, then beer is fine. It's like, you know, it's how Jon Snow, not the Game of Thrones character, learned how, like, that cholera was coming from a well. I could tell you the history of Jon Snow and how he came up with how he talked about how he discovered that there was a well that had sewage in it, and that's why everyone was getting cholera. I could tell you that if you want. I did my GCSE in history through time, and so I could tell you about medicine throughout history if you want. I'm not playing Enlisted. I don't like Enlisted. Well, I haven't tried it, but well, I did briefly. I did briefly try Enlisted, and it took me like 4 minutes, and it never found a game, and so I stopped playing it and uninstalled it, and that was ages ago. Isn't it just War Thunder with men? Well, with added men. Enlisted, a free game released on Steam for like 20 quid. Did it? Or is it like... Is it just because it's a Gaijin game, so it has about £1,000 worth of bonus content? Actually, War Thunder has much more than £1,000 worth of it. It's not even on Steam. Oh, yeah, it is kind of. Oh, it's got mixed reviews on Steam. Wait, according to this, it only came out the other day. What? Why, it's Enlisted Reinforced. Da da ba da da. Da ba da 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 da. Where's that go? Wait, fuck off. I want to read this review. I'm just reading. I'm having a glance at the reviewers. I thought it was already on Steam. That's why I was confused. I thought it was already a Steam game. Da 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 ba da 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 da. I mean, maybe I'll try it at some point. It never really caught my eye. I've seen because I've seen a little bit of gameplay from it because I've seen it in like when people have had when people have been had it like as a sponsorship. I've seen like little bits of gameplay, and like it seems like it plays at least the vehicles play similarly to it, like War. The gameplay, the tank mechanics in it are ripped straight from War Thunder. Was it 20 quid to get into the early access? Because it's been pulled from early access. It's not been pulled from early access, but you can't play it anymore. Is it the sort of thing where you pay 20 quid, you can get into the early access, and then if you're like a diehard fan. Da, 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 da. Just get the film from the website. It's like just having to play another game in it. It does just look like War Thunder. Like it does look like everything is just ripped straight from War Thunder. Not saying that's a bad thing. At the end of the day, it's the Gaijin. It's part of the Gaijin like collection of games, so they're in their right to do that. It's not like they're stolen anything. I'll give it. Maybe I'll give it a look at some point. Maybe we'll see. Mario, are you playing Death Stranding right now? Is that why you were talking about Norman Reedus' cock earlier and like piss and shit bombs? Oh, did you get to see Norman Reedus' massive fat cock standing to attention? Why is that an option? Why is that in there? Oh, Oh, mate, I don't get my hopes up like that. I was just about to install it and play through it. What happened to Norman Reedus? He was everywhere for a little bit, and now then he just disappeared. No one really cares. I mean, I wouldn't be able to. I don't actually care. I haven't watched a single thing that he was in, but he was just everywhere for a little bit, and then kind of pissed off. Delicious. Halo, that's just to get you in. Give it a couple weeks and that'll be it. The store will open up completely and you'll be able to buy a fucking M16 with an ACOG scope and like armor-piercing Stanag rounds. Wait, no, Stanag is the type of... Anyway. Get yourself an FN57 with armor-piercing rounds and a P90 and a bright pink skin for it and tracers that have weed on the back of them. Norman Reedus sounds like a meme name. It does a little bit. He's in Paris now. Ah, good for him. I'm glad. Enjoy your time in Paris, Norman. I know you're listening. You've been playing Enlisted for like 2 years now. That's a lie. I haven't seen you log on to Enlisted once since you started being my moderator. M2 Browning with a 9mm mag. Yes, I've definitely decided that I'm going to do this. What do you mean you was on it yesterday? You have to I didn't see it, so it didn't happen. I've never seen it. 9mm would be it. Well, it depends if you've got like the belt the same length. You still have like 150 rounds of just 9mm. It has to be like because it's not in as commanding a position. What do you mean? Like, it's not like how War Thunder is like one of two games that fill this niche, and so it can do whatever the fuck it wants. Whereas there's 1,000 World War II shooters out there. Da da da. There was one other person that was watching you play it, therefore it happened. Well, can't argue with that logic. Can't argue with it at all. That's empirical evidence enough for me. I'd take one look at things like that, and that's all that I need to know. I've managed to go 50 minutes almost without playing War Thunder on a War Thunder stream. I'm impressed. I've almost made it to an hour without actually even playing War Thunder. I'm actually sick. Like, revolting. Disgusting. 9x18mm FMJ for 3,000 round mag, semi-auto, short and barreled, ACOG scope, and a perfect machine gun. It would be. Slap that on some sandbags, and you can fend off like the Viet Cong for possibly years. I'm going to 50 minutes without having played this game. I don't care if I have to sit in silence for the next 40 seconds. I'm not playing the game until at least I hit 50 minutes of the stream. It's a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Snake, we need you to go in and get this stupid weapon that Otacon has made. I don't know who the villains are in Metal Gear. I'm pretty certain everyone's a villain in Metal Gear. Liquid Snake. But to be fair, Liquid Snake sounds like a villain to me, but I don't actually think it is. What the fuck is that? Colonel? Just walks out with a monstrosity. It looks like a gun out of Fallout 4. Well, I just put my hand up onto part of my my arm to try and tighten it, and it's like it doesn't have that. It's self-balance. It's well weighted, so I don't need those tighten screws. Am I at 50 minutes? There we go. Now I can finally play War Thunder. My random self-imposed goal that I only added just now. The Fallout 4 assault rifle looks like an LMG. Is that the one that's got the big like Lewis gun thing on the end of it? That really big barrel that's on the assault rifle. Ah, Flanders. Howdy doodly. Howdy diddly, neighbor. Won't. So it's like the Pride when that big air shit from Boss. I'm trying to figure out what BOS is, and I can't. Sorry, AMX13. How loud's the game? Oh, loud enough. I'll probably turn it down just a tad. There we go. Sorry, AMX13 again. I was looking at my shit. Oh, okay, that. I didn't know if Boss was something completely different. But yes, it does look a bit like the Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, look, it's Electchan 91. I like to think that that's the year he was born, and not just a random assortment of numbers. I love the Brotherhood of Steel, not because like I think that their like politics or their view on the game in like the world of Fallout is correct, or I just like the look of the. I like the fact that they have all the like power armor. There. Although I didn't actually like power armor in Fallout 4. I didn't really play. Well, I played a fair amount of it, but what I mean is I didn't really know what was going on in Fallout 4. But I did play a fair bit. I played enough of it, but I never got very far. And I didn't really like the way that power armor worked in that. I don't think many people did. That's a T-34 though. So also that guy there. Love the Enclave. Is the Enclave the? Are those the people that have all the what's it called, or the robots that are like replacing everyone secretly? I didn't really, like I said, I didn't get very far in Fallout 4, and even when I did, I wasn't really paying too much attention to the story. Or is that the Institute? It's the Institute in it. Oh, that was close, that was. The most Fallout media, the most I've ever interacted with Fallout games is watching Tomato Anus speedrun through all Fallout games in one longer run. Oh. Oh, it's a regular T-34, I think. Can that T-34 see me? I'm not too sure. Tomato Anus. Or Tomato Anus. Depending on who you are. I would pronounce it Tomato Anus, but he pronounces it Tomato, and so it also like fits better, like flows better. He's a speedrunner. Well, he doesn't really speedrun that much anymore, but he was a speedrunner of the Fallout games. Now he just makes videos on YouTube about speedrunning and like breaking down different speedruns. They're very good videos. But he was sort of like what I think one of the things that sort of made people know him was he did a speedrun of all the Fallout games in just like in rapid succession. He did it at one of the AGDQs, which was his AGDQ video, AGDQ like Fallout marathon is a very fun video. Like because he's a charismatic person. Like he's just a fun guy to watch, and so like he just makes good videos. And so he oh, that was a decent shot. I wonder what that was. But yeah, so he actually brings like he makes he's done an he did AGDQ, which is Awesome Games Done Quick, and like he talks like a streamer doing it. So many people who go to this GDQ, they don't talk very much, and if they do, they're not talking and being charismatic. They're just maybe describing what's going on and things like that, which, you know, Tomato Anus did do, but like he made his explanations interesting and fun as well. Like he brought props in with him to show things that's going on. I just thought that was fun. AGDQ is like, it's such a mixed bag of people. I don't really watch AG. I got like really big into speedrunning very briefly, and I started watching like AGDQs of games that I liked, but then now I just kind of, a lot of them are just a bit shit. It's just like cringe, just shit and cringe. That's what AGDQ is. It's cool to watch like how speedruns like change over time, but it's not my I don't really like it anymore. If I'm watching a speedrun, I'd much prefer like an edited video like what Tomato Anus does now. Enclave is the remnants of the government. How dare you do that to me, whoever that was. There's one for like YouTuber who makes really good videos about the law. I think I did very, very briefly watch a few videos on the Fallout lore. Just learning little bits here and there. I didn't go crazy on it. I watched a video on like, someone did a video on that was like, what's the rest of the world like in the Fallout universe? And the general the conclusion they seemed to come to was, I don't really know. That's a German vehicle, and that Germany's on my team. No, it isn't. Who the fuck was that? Oh, Italian, maybe. Would have Fallout before Stalker and Metro. I've never played Metro. I think I own a couple of them. I'm not too sure. But I've never played I never played Metro. I tried playing Stalker, but it wasn't huge. It wasn't my thing. Maybe if I like gave it an actual like a better go of it, I might like it a bit more. But I didn't really get on. I'm not a huge fan of that kind of apocalypse survival game. It's not my kind of thing. It just gets a bit stale. Well, maybe if like I like tried to actually roleplay and play it a bit, get into it, maybe I'd like it. But I played Fallout. I played some Fallout New Vegas. I played Fallout 4 a bit. I haven't beat either of them, but I tried them. I didn't really want to, with Fallout 4 being, well, a Fallout game, it kind of felt like I had to try playing it when it came out, or else I'd like miss out on internet points. You have all of them except for Brotherhood of Steel and 76. Is there a game specifically for the Brotherhood of Steel? I didn't know I didn't know that was a thing. I haven't done anything in this game, but then again, my whole team hasn't really, so that's fine by me. As long as I'm not the only one not doing anything, I don't really care. I don't care what happens, as long as I'm not the only one. How old is that? Is that a recent thing, or is that like an old, is that like still from when it was top down or whatever? Actually, I feel like no one ever says anything bad about the top down ones. Yeah. Early 2000? Oh, okay. Never mind then. Oh, that was a bad shot. I expected him to continue moving forward. Where's that little puma that was hanging around? I'm trying to moisten my mouth. Oh! How'd you get snuck up on by a KV2? There's the puma at least. Siggy, I feel like you're about to give me a fucking take that is very niche to you and that wouldn't be a problem otherwise. Da 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 da. Did I just get shot at from over there? Hi, Nightcore. Dead, dead. I think the I was thinking that the first was Fallout 3. What was that? There we go. See if this KV2 wants to shoot at someone. That's fine by me. Ba da 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 da. I might be able to. Ah, that's not. Da 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 da. Okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. There we go. I took out everyone who caused me a problem this game. That's all that matters to me. The refunding does sometimes take oh wait, if you refund it into your Steam wallet, that I've noticed that does take a while. I don't know why it takes so long, but I've noticed that in the past that it does take ages. Da 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 da. You can't. Does it say it? Does it say like pending next to your Steam wallet balance? I say pending, but it's got like the number in brackets. Because I remember doing that back in the day, and it took ages. Da 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 da. They seem to be pretty quick on refunding into your PayPal or credit card or debit card, from what I remember. Da 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 da. Bethesda pretty much given up on Fallout Law making sense. That's the thing; it never made sense to begin with. Not in a bad way. In a you know, it was just it doesn't make any sense. They're like, oh yeah, microprocessors don't exist. What would happen? And also the Cold War went hot, and everyone was like, yeah, okay. Da 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 da. And we have like semi-sentient robots, even though like they said they don't have microprocessors or so it's like how do you have robots? And everything uses nuclear fission. Da, 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 da. That was a bit futuristic for what I'm driving compared to what I'm driving. Sorry. Anything? I saw things, but they've moved on. It's T-34 there. Not anymore. Oh, that was a dirty shot, that was. That was a crinkly one. That's a crinkler. Crinklers rise up. Da, ba, da, da, da. Okay. That's the thing, it probably is always better to refund back into your PayPal. It's a punishment, Siggy. It's a punishment for giving up on Elden Ring within 30 minutes. You don't want to ever say the word crinkle again. Da, 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 da. You're not into a bit of crinkling here and there. I can't go. No, wait, I should be able to go through the front of that. Not the front, but at least like near the front, like there. Yeah, well, that's not what I was aiming for, but I'll take it, sure. That wasn't my intention, but I'm not going to say no. That's a bad shot by me. Do you not? Do you never just like, you know? Do you never just go like hunting for? Is that someone there? Never go hunting for used nappies to go and sit in. Ugh, it's sick. It's a sickening thought. Who's there? Who goes there? Oh. Is it moving? There it is. Oh, yeah. There he is. I'll find him. He's in there somewhere. I hit him in the transmission. He can't go far. Where is he? Who's doing that? Who's hitting me?
Schnozel shared X10. Siggy Schnozel shared X10. Siggy Schnozel just subscribed with Prime.
Wow. Siggy did so... Siggy did so much. Thanks for 10 bits though. I'm gonna put those into my into buying my Pampers. I wonder how many nukes it would take to get rid of the French. Quite a few, but that's mostly because the moment that nukes are on the table, the French are going to start throwing theirs around. Because French nuclear doctrine is we're going to use ours first, just to make sure that you know just what you're going to do. And I love it. I love the French for that. I love the French, that the French went, yeah, our nuclear doctrine is we will use it first. Da, 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 da. It's that guy... I don't know who it is that I've spotted up there. If it's... He probably can hit me, actually. Oh, that was a cheeky shot. I shouldn't... Oh, piss. Yes. Bump. I heard it right at last second. Nothing I could have done to it, even if I'd heard it later on. The French use baguettes as spears. Have you ever seen a sharpened baguette? Like, that'd be dangerous. The French have little like small nuclear missiles. I think it's a missile. They have like small nuclear missiles that are wing mounted on planes. And their whole military doctrine is, if things are starting to get like hot, we're gonna nuke a little bit of your land just so you know what a nuclear weapon can do. That is what French nuclear doctrine is. And they're just hoping that that'll not start a third world nuclear war. Third World War, I put nuclear, not like a nuclear war in the third world. The third world doesn't have any nuclear weapons. It's, you know what I mean. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I'm a wordsmith. I'm gonna become a singer-songwriter in the future. I'm gonna create amazing. I'm gonna become a rap singer, rapper. That's it. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember what the word was, and I was like, hold on, am I about to say the bad word? Shit. Wait, where's my... Oh, don't take out my entire fucking turret. Yeah, go on, try and kill me. I dare you. I dare you to try and kill me. You can't, because I'm cool and in the best tank of the war. Shit. Da 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 da. What was I thinking about earlier? I'm thinking about crinkling. I don't know why. I don't think about that very often. I never think about that on stream. Maybe it's just because I imagine most people who stream probably would do that. I find it hard to believe that, like, XQC is never not just sat in a nappy while playing Overwatch or whatever he does now. Do you think you'd be able to notice? Do you think you'd be able to notice if XQC started to shit himself on stream? He's got nothing to lose anymore. Like, he is like the richest streamer on the planet. Da, da, da. Dead ahead. Da, da, da. Can the Sherman outperform the L3? That is a difficult question. I'm not actually too sure. The L3 is pretty powerful. It is a scary tank. It's like the P8 coming back. So you're gonna try and... No, he ain't. Where the fuck is all my amp? Like... Oh, no, I thought... I wasn't too sure if I was fine. I thought I could go through that. Never mind, that's my bad. Superior Soviet steel right here. There we go. That's close enough. There we go. Nothing can outperform the L3 because the Sherman, an L3 can hide anywhere, but a Sherman can't. The Sherman might be like amazing for every task, but you can't hide it very easily, can you? Because it's massive. If you hollowed out a Sherman, you could conceivably live in it. Turn it into like a caravan. Fuck it. Just keep taking things out. Might as well. The fuck is that? Oh, that. There's a Polish tank that's basically L3. Modern or historical? I didn't know Poland had tanks. I didn't really know what Poland had back in World War II. Poland was like, whenever I... Don't do it. Fucking hell, you hit me in the engine! No, he didn't, never mind. Whenever I think of Poland in World War II, I just imagine... I just think of them being, what's it called? On horseback. But that's probably... Wait, was that World War I or was that World War One or Two? Well, obviously everyone was on horseback in World War One. People were like, "Oh, the Polish were shit during World War II because they're on horseback." Meanwhile, they were carrying like anti-material rifles. So it's like, it's just as good, really. Quick, take this out. Who's shooting? Let me tear you a new one. That's what people say nowadays, isn't it? Da-da-dee. No! Stop it! Let me hit him! Don't shoot me! Right, he's still trying. There it is. As a German, you were refrained from making comments to the state of Polish arms during World War II. You better. I don't want any of that German propaganda. Had the best pilot. Most of them, yeah, I was gonna say most Polish pilots came. Well, most Polish pilots ended up in the RAF and did a lot for and did a lot of fighting in that in the like in Spitfires and like. which I think is pretty cool. They don't really get that much recognition. And by that, I mean they don't get any. Yeah. They were... Because back then, and probably even now to an extent, I can imagine that the RAF, like, they held themselves in high regard. Whenever you imagine, like, a World War II RAF pilot, you imagine, like, oh, tally-ho, lads, good luck. You know, take to the skies. Flanders, you've got one on your 6. You know, just like real uptight, posh people that think they're better than you because they can fly a plane. Tally-ho. For king and country. Egads. What is that a jet fighter? I don't know what one of those is yet. Great Scott. I better get this back to I don't know. I'm not a mate. I can't. My brain doesn't work enough to do that. Good going, lads. Tea and crumpets for all. Let's get back home for tea and medals. Opponent still has some of the best pilots, though. I think Greece has good pilots, but that's mostly because they're always fighting Turkey. Greece is constantly fighting Turkey, so they're like training their pilots because they're just always doing something against Turkey. Sorry, Turkey. All right, lads, back to old Blighty. Ugh. Drinks are on me down at the pub. It's the Turks what if they violate Greek airspace. That's true. Dun 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 dun. Tally-ho. But yeah, that's I can imagine that people in the RAF were not the best people to be around back then. Honestly, most people from like most people that we like see as like that like did a lot in the war sound like the sort of people that would hate today. Most people who fought in the war would despise me. I can guarantee that. Because they were like, oh yeah, I came home, I got my leg blown off, I came home and was like, can I go and fight some more? And meanwhile, I'm like, oh, I cut my finger today by accident, I can't leave the house. You know, I'm like, oh, it's raining too much, I'm not going outside. And he's like, well, I went through knee-deep mud and mines. You know, I diffused a landmine with my teeth and a toothpick. Someone in front of me. I think it might be my own engine, but there will definitely be an enemy somewhere in front of me, just based on the map layout. Oh no, there is an enemy in front of me. Told you, it's T-34. It's one of the scary ones, though. It's a German one. Shit, that scared me like IRL. What is that? What do you mean no pen? I mean, oh, it's a Sherman. That makes sense. I thought it was like something else because it had the Swedish camo on it. I thought it was something else. Banner. Fascinating. Do you during the stream for like 30 seconds wait for me to do something just so you can shout that? Let's say Vispheric. Or fascinating. I don't know what I said, but I meant to say fascinating. You just say it regardless. Fair enough. I'm gonna add like loads of rules to like actual rules to the channel that just makes me. It's just like you cannot be mean to me. You cannot say anything bad about me. You cannot think anything bad about me, and it's all just immediately a bannable offense. It's time for me to be. It's time for me to enter my oversensitive arc. And there's no like. You know, there's no second chance. So if you've been here for this whole time saying bad things about me as a joke, it doesn't matter. It's too late. Should have read the rule changes. Can't see what I'm looking at. Oh, that wasn't. That was a tree. Okay. Overstimulate my sensitive ego. I want people to treat me like too nice. Fuck off. I want to finish every stream thinking that I am like practically a deity. Oh, that's one way of dealing with your problems. Alright, Raiden. Good luck. Have a moderate amount of fun. And try not to scream and cry. Like I might. Da da da. Da 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 da. Imagine having a face like that and not getting punched every day. That's the thing. I don't go outside, so no one does punch me. If I went outside, people might. It's the ultimate protection. Da-na. It's like that, even your mother would punch you. That's the thing, my mum doesn't have any hands. Da 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 da. Shit. My driver. I needed that. Mum's team is the hand is. Disgusting. You make me sick. You know, throwing up on stream is a bannable offense. Just thought you might want to know. Just in case you were planning on it, you know. Da da da. Ba ba da. I should hope drinking bleach does make you sick. I'd be very concerned if it didn't. Da-na-da-da-na. I would think that you're some kind of, you know, strange, like, nuclear wasteland creature if you could drink bleach and not die. Or at least not get ill. Very ill. Is throwing down on stream a bannable offense? Kind of is. Oh, great. I don't know what he hit. But, I wish he hadn't. I don't know why I didn't get... the X7 might be able to take him out. Oh, he is coming in hot, though. Throw it down. Throw it back. Is throwing it back on allowed on stream? I don't know if it is actually. Shut up, mate. You haven't seen my mum. Stop coming into my house at night. Also, Siggy, I didn't notice what you said. I'm so good. You wish you had a 4x3 Polaroid of me behind your fridge. I think everyone should hide a Polaroid of me in their house somewhere. So when you either sell it or in about 50 years' time when it gets renovated, you just find this random Polaroid of me. But it's like a Polaroid of Twitch, not a Polaroid of me. A Polaroid of you taking a picture of Twitch. I think that'd be like perfect. You know, I don't think I ever have banned anyone for being mean to me. I don't think I ever will, unless they're going out of their way. But even then, most of the time, I think that I don't react well enough to people being mean to me for them to want to stay around. I just end up boring them, you know, because most of the people, if they're doing it with the intent to make me sad, well, if at the moment that I don't become sad, you're going like, oh, okay, what's the point? Maybe I should, and challenge accepted. I had my self-esteem and confidence crushed at a young age, so I don't really have any to begin with. You're here like all the time. You know, no one comes in specifically to make fun of me. Well, other than Fascinating, but you know, they only show up every now and then. Fascinating showing up is like a rare Pokemon spawning. It's more of a we would look forward to it more than anything. Da, 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 da. It's what it's like, Siggy. Most people want you to be sad, but the moment that you agree with them, they're like, "Oh, I didn't expect that to work." Not as satisfying, is it? If you call someone a bellend and then they go, "Yeah, no, I'm a cock," and they're like, "Oh, it's not as fun when you admit to it." What's the UI? No, this is just what the UI looks like now. I'll be honest, I didn't really notice it was different. Even like yesterday, I briefly mentioned it, but I didn't actually notice it until just now that you've mentioned that it's different. I think it actually fits quite well. The fact that I didn't notice it is probably like for the best. Oh, a little bit higher. Someone just tried to shoot me, didn't they? Da, 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 da. It counts kills? What, on the top? Is that what that's doing? Oh, yeah. I didn't notice that. That's something. Who decided that? Why is that? Why do we need that? It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a thing. Okay. I'm a little spotter. Wait, I'm spotting. Stop that. Who did that? Oh, imagine not one hitting an M24. Who did that? Came in through the side, so it had to be from over there. Yes, you can still see the tickets over there. On there. Oh, excuse me. Anything that needs spotting? Oh, I've got like 1.5 man left in here. There's like... It's not looking good for the people that are in this tank. No, that's friendly, that was, that just shot there. Okay. T-34 up there. Spot that. What the hell kind of change is that? I don't know. I don't work for Gaijin. It's not like a negative change, but I don't know who was asking for it. I feel like having the tickets is probably easier to understand what's going on. There. Where? There? Or is that the friendly fire? It's the PKB, I think. Or PBKB? Whatever the fuck it is. It's a new UI for battle mode. Is it not? Does it not do that on the other game modes, or is it just battle mode? Oh wait, my machine gun won't work because I haven't got a gunner. I haven't got a machine gunner. See if I can get over here without dying. I've got to pay the UI designer for Summit. But yeah, no, I can't really see why it's necessary. It's a nice, clean UI. The UI itself is clean. I give them that. But it is definitely, it doesn't feel necessary. I feel like having the tickets is just easier and more, and like, it's easier to understand with the tickets. Unless they were trying to, I don't know, fix a bullying problem. I don't know. I don't know. That was just the first thing that came to my mind of them trying to make the game more attractive to new players. But I don't really know how that would, like, what that would do. I do want to make it clear that the bullying problem bit wasn't. That was not true. I didn't say that to be truthful. Did that engine get taken out? No, it didn't. Okay. Oh, someone shot at this guy just then. Who shot this guy? This is friendly. Good, good. Beautiful. Maybe they were just... I assume the main reason for any changes was they were just trying to update the game to bring it into, like, the current era. Because the UI was from, like, old... The UI worked fine. Like, I've got nothing against the old UI. I just assume that they're trying to bring it into the... They would just be like, oh, we haven't updated the UI in a long time. Let's just do something different. See what it's like. But I don't know why they would only update the UI of this and not, like, the UI of this. The scoreboard UI. Because that's still exactly the same. Oh, look at that. Oh, it was only a T-26. I thought it was a bit scarier than that. Maybe there is a kill limit. That's probably what it is. It's probably because of that. Was there not a kill... No, there wouldn't have been a kill limit before, because I would have noticed. Dead. Hi, missile launcher. Where? I never heard about a change to... I never heard about any changes to the actual game mode itself. Then again, I haven't really looked at... I've been, like, looking at the updates as they've come out, but I haven't been, like, look, I haven't played the game, have I, since last year, so. I hope you're alright, Missile. Da, 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 da. You're good. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad you're good. That I said the same thing twice, but never mind. It might not have changed. It's always been 60. It's possible. That's I was gonna ask. Was there always a 60 kill limit and we just didn't know? It does seem like a bit of a strange rule for them to emphasize out of nowhere. That's the Matilda, that is. I don't really want to deal with that. Yeah. Oh! The limit's rather inconsequential. Most matches in this game mode end in a cap or one side running out of spawn points. Yeah. That's the thing, like, we've won, and we've only got 30 kills. And there hasn't even been 60 in total. It's only been 45 in total. Bloody mind. Who did that? Which one he is? It was you. I managed to spot him right at the last second. Game will be over before I get anywhere with anything. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a nice change. There has been a lot of nice changes since I last played. Like the fact that you get points for capping. Well, that's actually been there for a while, I think. Ninja is back in Twitch. Did he leave? Didn't he? What? Why do you know that? And why do you care? Where did he go? Did he switch to YouTube? Was he switch to Kick or like YouTube or Facebook? I know he got bought by Matt, whatever matters what, the Facebook's thing, what. He got bought by someone. You can say, I like that streamers can get bought like football players now. No one cares about Ninja. People stopped caring about him ages ago. As a streamer. Because like he got real big during like the Fortnite boom. And then people kind of stopped caring about, like, didn't care about Fortnite as much. Actually, it was that. I think it was all that, and he just started being a bit more. His streams shifted away from what he was, and his streams became more corporate. And I don't think people really liked that. It became more corporate and became child friendly, and that just kind of chases out anyone who liked him because he was himself. Da, 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 da. Do I want to camp this? No, because I've died to artillery if I'm not careful. That was his jump. He did push it too far by flossing. I mean, it's his fault for doing that, but it's also the event organizer's fault for putting him there. Like, he was not. The world was not ready for a streamer to be the to head the new year in New York. Da, da, ba, da. Yeah, no, that was there we go. Deal some damage to him. What the heck was that? Well, it doesn't matter anymore. It's dead. Nah, he definitely should not. He definitely should not have flossed though at that event. That was the fact that he just like awkwardly does it and he's like, I'm not seeing very much movement. It's like, Ninja, just stop. Just quit while you're ahead. Just say, you know what? Like, play into it. Just go, all right, this ain't working. I'm just gonna go and get pissed. Is that? I saw some bat. Yeah, there. Can't see it. The tree's in the way. Where is that? Is that it's a puma in it? Yeah. A bit higher, but has he moved yet? Not yet. I could use my machine gun, but I'm gonna don't move. Never mind. Sure. That was not Poggers. It was not. That's the thing. I don't even know. He's the one that kind of like brought streaming like into the mainstream. Not completely, but like he's like the guy that was the face of streaming for a while. Oh, I'm glad that I'm glad that was my intention. That was to boop him on the snoot. Cock off. Where did it hit? Where did it go? Oh, okay, right through there. I wonder how much he got paid for doing that. I hope I get big enough to have to be offered an opportunity like that, just so I can say no. I want to be big enough to do that, but I don't actually want to do it. I just want to be considered for it. I want the knowledge of knowing that I was considered. Where's this other DO335? Where'd he go? Because I know that it would be stupid and cringe if I was to do that. Okay. It's fine. Saturation fire anyway, wasn't it? Well, that was a good bomb by him. Come on. Anyone out there? I feel like I haven't seen a streamer do something as public as that since. I feel like Ninja ruined ruined streamers in public from that. Like, I'm not talking about IRL streamers either. I'm talking about just like people are like, all right, no one likes streamers in the real world. We're not going to do that again. You just don't really hear about it anymore. I bet that was like when that was the streamer equivalent of when YouTubers all started making films and everyone realized that they are awful at making films. That was streamers tried being a host in the real world, and it turns out that streamers are not very good hosts in the real world. Too bad or not too bad, do it. It should never be a question. You have the authority to choose, and you shouldn't have to choose. The fact that you're asking that question means that you're considering it, and then also means that you want it. Because you have to slightly want it to be able to consider it. But that means that you do in fact want it, so there should not be a consideration. Because you brought it. If I said, do you want a kebab? Then you would have the choice to say no. But since you're asking me, you want it. Give in to the id. Let the id take hold. Do not kick the ego and the superego, kick him in the testicles and say no. You are squarely controlled by the id. There is no balancing act. There's two devils on your shoulder. There's not a devil and an angel. It's just two devils. Dead. What's that noise? A tank. No, that's AP. Yeah. He's gonna roll down the hill. That's like perfect. I don't have to deal with him. I just don't want to have to deal with an Ostwind. I don't like him. There we go. I don't know. I didn't know what my I haven't got HE. That's why I thought I did, but I didn't have HE on me. Load he who shall not be named. Yeah, get the Elder Wand out. We're gonna cast the Valakadaver. Big rock. Thank you, rock. Elder Wand in your hand gonna blow up soon. You disgust me. Dun, dun. What the fuck? Don't hit me in the barrel. Hit me somewhere normal. It's like... What the fuck, Richard? Hello? Ow. Got a cramp in my leg. That's a weird video, that the what the fuck Richard video, because it's just like two guys playing frisbee. It's just like you don't really ever hear about people using frisbees. Oh, like greed. The greed got him. You greedy DO335. I used to despise them. When I was grinding this battle rating many years ago, I used to see the DO335 in the sky and shit myself. Da 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 da. Da da da. There's gonna be a point where I'm gonna say something like I'll shit myself, and I'll have so many viewers that one of them will get horny to the idea of it, and I'm longing for that time. I think me saying things like that is actually going to do have the opposite effect of gaining me viewers. Like, that's the sort of thing that will make it so I don't gain viewers, because I'm going to say things like that. Oh, who shot at me just now? Oh, it must have been that guy there. Oh, that'll do. The Dornier is a flying sausage. It is, but it always scared me for some reason. I don't know why. Like, it still does, but I don't know why it did back then. I think it was just because I always found myself getting targeted by him. I kind of think the same way about all aircraft in this game, though. Where the heck were you? Oh, there. That's where the heck he was. Was the customer when you ran into the first jet in War Thunder? I think I saw my first jet while I was streaming. It's like an F-80 or something that I saw fly overhead. Oh, you're boring as sin, you know that? Like, the most boring human being on the planet. Didn't save his teammate though, so that's all that matters to me. Actually, it doesn't. You have no idea. I am ungodly angry at that guy, but I am containing it. Like, if I let out the emotions that I'm bottling up inside of me, people would get genuinely concerned as to why I'm so annoyed at that. I remember I got excited when I saw my first jet going supersonic across the battlefield. Like, hearing my first sonic boom in the game. It's not even anything that impressive, but like, it's not even that. It was the actual effect was never that impressive, but it was just the fact that I was in the battle and I heard a jet fly across the battlefield going supersonic, and I was like, "Oh, that's the first time I've heard it." It's the first time I've like in a game. I was like, that's so cool. In other words, it's fun really to watch the Cast Monkeys. CAS stands for cheeky and sexy. That's what I write on my. That's what I've got on my Tinder profile. Cheeky and sexy. But I have that my profile picture is several different people. One of them is me. Obviously, it's not false advertising. But there are several people to choose from, and you just have to try and figure out which one is me. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. Hold my hand. In other words. The other day, you know how last stream I mentioned that I wanted to start collecting manga again? Sometime after the stream, I went to look at buying like my first volume of manga in a long time, and the one that I wanted to get was the show that I've just finished, which is The Dangers in My Heart. And so I was like, I'll get the first volume of that, because I don't know if that goes further than the anime did. It might have done. It doesn't really matter, but the point being is that was what I wanted. That was what I went to get, and there was not a single copy of it available in the UK. There were listings, like, it was once on sale in the UK. Like, I could go to, like, the Forbidden Planet website and see that there was listed, it did have it in stock at one point. And, but there just wasn't a single copy of it in all of the UK. And I was very surprised at that fact, because the anime has been really popular. So I mean, it makes sense because the anime was really popular that there's none left, but I'm also surprised because the anime was really popular that there wasn't more available. And so I had to order it from America. Luckily, Amazon isn't going to cut. It's not like it's got free shipping on it, and it's not that much more expensive. So, God bless Amazon shipping, but still, I was very surprised. That's not going to go through, is it? But no mind. You have 12 open. I don't want the PDF. You don't understand, Maya. It's about owning it, not about buying it in digital format. Owning physical manga is great. I'm planning on buying books that I've already read. I'm looking at buying I'm going to buy the Insomniacs After School manga, and I've already read that. That hasn't even finished publishing in English, and I'm going to buy it. What the heck? Ah. Da-da. Yeah, never mind. Oops, I put that a bit too far forward, but it's fine. Da-da. Maya, but the point still stands. Whether I'm stealing it, I do. Usually I will. It's not the point of me buying it is not because I want to read it. If I wanted to read it, I would just read it online. The point of me buying it is because I want to collect it. Like I've got every volume of Attack on Titan. If I wanted to read that, I could have read it at any time I wanted online because it had been translated into English, but it had fan translations for like months leading up to the final volume being released. But I wanted to collect the volumes. I wanted the collection of it. I like having a shelf full of manga. It's cool. You have 8 windows and a total of 100 tabs. Congratulations. Is there, you know, any reason why you would have that many and not, you know, not do that? A bit higher. A little bit lower next time. Oh no, is it a dodgy angle? What's that was shooting at me? Never mind. I've had my computer like nearly crash recently because I've been trying to edit on it. The one of the video that I'm making, the KSP video. If I knuckle down, if I buckle down and start working on it, I can get that done by next week. I can get done in next week. But yeah, no, the video I'm working on keeps like crashing my computer. It's been several times when my computer where I've been using it and the computer has almost blue screened. Like it would seize up, the screen would go black, and then when I would load it up, when it would finally regain consciousness, the Chrome will have shut down and the and Premiere Pro is like barely holding on to life. But it doesn't help that there are a number of times when I'm editing it that I end up having far too many tabs open. It's not that. It's not a huge problem. It's not Chrome that's causing the problem. I mean, it's not helping it. But what I mean is that isn't explicitly the problem. It's just part of it. The problem is I just don't have that much RAM in my computer. Oh, I was expecting, should have gone a bit. I should have tried to go through the plate on the front. Oh, never mind. Yes, turn yourself towards me. Never mind. It's unfortunate for him. No, not Ram. What? Are you listening to Ram Ranch? There's a period of time where you'd get suspended if you listened to Ram Ranch on Twitch. I think they went back on that. They don't do that anymore, but there was a period of time when that would happen. Not that not that I've ever listened to it, I don't think, but I just know that from watching someone video on it. Oh, excuse me. You've absorbed it by, you've got it through osmosis if you've never heard it yourself. I see. So that's kind of like, in a way, that's how I know about it. I've just heard bits and pieces of it. Yeah, da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. But yeah, but editing this KSP video has definitely made me realise that I do not have enough RAM in my computer. I'm not going to get any more. I just know that I haven't got enough. I can't justify getting any more. What was he trying to drop a bomb on? What the, was it me? Because it didn't feel like it was me, but I don't know who else was trying to drop it on. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Enemies? No one left alive? There's still a few scattered around. They're probably over towards C, actually. Yes. Hello. If you have 32 or more, you can very much justify getting more. I got 16. No, but I can't just... I personally can't justify more. Not with the... Not for the purpose that I was gonna... That I want more. But my computer's only crashing when I'm doing YouTube stuff. If I wasn't doing YouTube stuff, it wouldn't be crashing. And I can't justify spending money on the thing. I can't justify spending it on for that purpose. I have very specific criteria as to what justifies me getting certain things. And I want it, if me wanting something because the YouTube channel needs it, it doesn't, I can't justify it yet. Hi, Diet. I don't play Elden Ring anymore though. I finished that. Well, I will do when the DLC comes out. I am playing War Thunder in the year of our Lord 2024. I'm only playing low tier though. I'm not doing anything higher than 4.0. I just wanted to, I came back just to play some of the fun tiers. Yeah, but the thing is, Halo, I don't need it for the rest of the things. I don't need more RAM. I only need it for the YouTube channel, but I can't justify it on for the size of the... I in my head can't. Also because I don't have that much money to spend on it. And that's not me asking for it. That's just because of where my money comes from at the moment. It's not right. If I'm being completely honest as to why I don't, it's because I'm not earning any money. The money that I get currently is what I like to call spaz pay. That my friend calls neat books. I get money from the government currently, and that's where all my money comes from currently, and it's wrong of me to spend it on the YouTube channel. I use that to pay to live, and to help my dad, to help my mum and dad with the bills of running the house. I call it, by the way, I call it spaz pay, not because people who get it are spazzers, but because I'm a spaz. Anything, it just, it doesn't work like that. Because what would happen, also Diet, you can tag along for a bit in a minute. Sorry. What will happen is, like, I'll be like, oh yeah, I bought this, and then in like a year's time, when I'm like rich, not when I'm like famous on Twitch, people will like pull up me being like, oh yeah, I bought this today, and then they'll go, well, during that time he was on SpazPay, and so it was the UK taxpayer that bought him that, and I can't justify it then. Dead. Oh, this was missed by me. Too bad. Come on. There we go. I know that 16 is fine. Ideally, I would have more than it. Da 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 da. I don't know what the RAM is that I've got in my computer, because I'd have to get the same as that, wouldn't I? I know that RAM isn't that expensive, from what I remember. Maybe I'm just thinking about actual memory, actual, like, storage space, but either way. I did joke about saying about one time, like, if I ever went out with my friend to, like, a restaurant, and I was like, no, I'll pay for it. And I just, like, putting my card down, like, this one's on the taxpayer. And he was like, don't ever do that. As long as the RAM timings are as good or better as my current one, it's fine. I don't know about. I've never upgraded RAM before. I've never added more. I've never. The only thing I've ever upgraded is my graphics card. Overclockers. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at how much I can buy it for. I'm not going to. I just wondered how much it is. DDR4. There's DDR5. Ah, for £800, they can get 256 gigabytes. Like, yeah, it's not that bad. In terms of cost, it isn't hugely expensive. You can get 16 gig for about 130 quid. Wait, I get 16 for 130, or according to this down here, I can get... Wait, where is it? Was it gone? 16 for 130, but here I can get 32 gig for 150. Those numbers don't seem right. Don't worry, Di, it's alright. I was looking at something else anyway. Hi, JLH. We, yeah, we're fine. Good day. Good day to you. You got Arcade Donkey Kong stuck in your head. I forgot what that song is. I had... I got a song... That just awakened the song, but I can't remember what it is. It's the... Or maybe it's the Donkey Kong song. It's the song that plays when you get the hammer in Smash Bros. Oh, it is Friday, isn't it? I forgot about that. I'm fine. I'm fine, thank you. I hope you're well. Da 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 da. Look at that. Beautiful little tank this is. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, you're in the KV-1E. You really are. You really are. Like, you were just you came down to 4.0 to fight. You did, Diet. It was nostalgia. First level song is a 4-second simple loop. You really are like ancient if you're feeling nostalgia for the Donkey Kong song. Where's the tank? There's one of them. I don't really know what he was attempting to do. Then again, I was going to say by driving straight down the main street like that, but that's exactly what I've done, so I can't really... I can't really call him out too much. You know, I don't think I've ever played the original Donkey Kong. Maybe I've like maybe I have very briefly, but I don't think I ever did. It wouldn't really make much sense for me to, you know. There's much better games out there like Rugrats Royal Ransom on the GameCube, but you know, sometimes it's good to go back and play the originals, like to get a feeling for what games used to be. Da da. Wait, who did that? It was you. Who did that? How dare you? You took out my fucking machine gunner. That was like my primary weapon, that was. Okay, looks like he's pointing his gun at me. Or at least near me. Mind. Da, da, da. Ah, the KV-1E's greatest weakness diet. The entirely popular arcade Donkey Kong was inside Donkey Kong 64. When to 100% it, you had to beat the arcade version. I've never played that either. I've never played a Donkey Kong game. Donkey Kong's a game that I think kind of... There hasn't been one, has there, since 64? There was like there's like that like wind-up Mario game, like Lemmings. There was like the Lemmings game, but that was about it. That I remember. Oh yeah, Tropical... I forgot about those ones. I mean, that's probably like 2011. Tropical Freeze probably came out in like 2011. It's probably later than that, but still. I remember that coming out ages ago. But you are true, that is much more recent. I forgot about that. I forgot that there was, that they went back to it being 2D. I thought that they went 64 and then never, well, it's 2.5D, but... Oh, 2014, yeah. It's basically yesterday. Da 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 da. Da da. Okay. Da da da. It's too high. I don't actually think that was something that I was even shooting at. It wasn't. It was enhanced and ported to the Switch in 2018, so that's why it feels more recent. Ah, okay. But that still doesn't count. They can't just be like, we're not making a game, we're just going to port this already 4-year-old game to the Switch. It's not allowed. You can port, you know, porting games is fine, but they should not be, it should not be your main source of income, of profits in your games. Make new games. Stop just releasing the same game 3 times over the course of 30 years. That would make sense, actually. That's actually quite a reasonable amount of time to release a game 3 times. It's like one every 10 years. It's enough for one every generation. It's what Skyrim's doing anyway, but they've released it like a thousand times. I feel like from what I can tell, the Wii U... I owned a Wii U, but I didn't really use it that much. for obvious reasons. But I feel like it got a bit of a bad rap. I think that there is a little bit of a Wii U apologist movement who don't actually hate it and actually think that it just wasn't utilized as well as it should have been. Which I can kind of understand. Because like, I barely used it. When I got mine, I barely ever touched mine. But like now I actually want one. But they're like really expensive. I want one because I want to play the HD remaster of, well, is it remaster or remake? I think it's a... Anyway, I want to play Zelda Wind Waker HD as well as Twilight Princess HD, but they're expensive. I don't have no idea how that Swedish show is still alive. I've got one shell into it and it just keeps going forward and no one's really... I don't know where it's gone. We hear within a year or two that it was really ahead of its time. I don't know if I would agree with that. As in, I don't... If someone was claiming that, I don't think I would. But I don't think it was... I think that it just kind of... They just didn't utilize it. I think the problem is that they kind of... Well, actually, no. They just didn't utilize it. Or, like, really do anything with it. Nothing major came out for it. There was nothing about it that sold it. And it was also of Nintendo design. So you know that it was going to be shit. Like, spec-wise. Like, there could be some really good games for Nintendo. Like, Nintendo could make some really good games if only they would just make a game console that had power that was comparable to, like, the Xbox. It doesn't even have to be, like, on par with. It just has to be comparable. You know? Because, like, they're like, oh yeah, we try to make our games, you know, we don't keep our specs too high because then that allows us to keep the cost of the console low. But, like, the Switch is not cheap. Like, the Switch isn't cheap. The Wii U wasn't cheap. Like, maybe if you were, like, a poor family and you just wanted a console for your kid, then yeah, but... Stay with me. Fun party games, even though uneven 1v4 games where one played with the handy and the other on TV. That's the thing, it wasn't a bad idea, I don't think. But the problem with the Wii U, a problem with it is that the handheld bit is that it wasn't really anything. Like, the gimmick of it was like, oh wow, look at this, it's got a handheld like screen now. And that was it. They didn't really utilize it in a way that... Well, no, they did utilize it, but the problem is that they basically just repackaged the Nintendo Wii and put a screen on one of the controllers, which no one had asked for ever. Ba-da-da. What is it? You have one of those PKVE balanced 152mm. I hate them. Like, I hate using those things, but they are surprisingly survivable. Like, if you can get it into a good position like he did and just sort of sit with it, you can do a lot. Dun, 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 dun. To play FF Crystal Chronicles multiplayer, everyone needed their own Game Boy Advance and link cable. What? I mean, doesn't that make some sense? I mean, that was probably more of a limitation of the hardware as opposed to anything. Because it wasn't until... Because they had with the... what's it called? The DS. The DS had DS Download Play. So like when the DS came out, you could play some games that had multiplayer. You could play even if you didn't own the game. Like you could play if you didn't own Mario Kart, but one of your friends did, then you could. You didn't even need like a link cable or anything. It was just done over Wi-Fi, well, Bluetooth, I imagine. Oh, on the game. Okay, I wouldn't have known what that game is. I don't know what that is. But that is stupid. On the GameCube, that is stupid. I thought it was a GameCube game, a Game Boy game. Sorry. In which that would then make some sense. Da, da, ba, da, da. Does this game have a bindable handbrake? I don't know actually. But yeah, no, that is stupid. That you'd have to have that. You'd need that, especially because you know it had 4 controller ports. It wasn't like it was. You had to like split it up somehow or whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the toilet and then I'll queue for another one. Yeah, that's true. Actually, everyone in Japan did have a Game Boy Advance. What did they? I mean, I feel like everyone everywhere had a Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance was huge. I will be back in a moment. Alright, I'm back. Da 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 da. Do I want to switch to USSR? I might switch to the USSR. Just because I can. Do I have anything else that I can fit in here? Oh, the T-34s. Just fill the place up with T-34s, might as well. I've got plenty of them. T-34. T-34, my lord? Can I interest you in a T-34, my lord? That's that. Oh, I can put a KV-1S in as well. My lord, a KV-1S for you. Just for you, my lord. There we go. Yeah. We'll do that. Change it up a little bit. Keep myself stimulated. That's fine like that, isn't it? Yes. I haven't played this map in ages. Well, going on the assumption that from the last time I played this game, which was a long time ago, but then I'd barely played this map. It's a rare map, and there's a reason why. It's never my favorite one. Actually, it's probably because they changed like how changed the way the map rotation works. It's not like that really. The fact that you can that they added it so that, or they made it so that certain battle ratings only go to certain maps. Oh, you've got that weird like Chinese internet service waifu sticker. I got that as well. I don't know why. I clicked on it. I was like, yeah, I can do that. That's that was like strange. I don't know what it was, but I kind of looked at it, and it was like, oh yeah, if you do take part in this event, then you get like a few hours of slightly faster speed or something like that of internet speed. And I was like, what is this fucking horrible idea that I've just been privy to? I was like, whatever it was, it sounded horrible. The fact that the fact that you had to that was the thing. It from what I could tell, it was a ping booster, and I was like, this sounds horrible. Too high. Oh, that's nice, I guess. I actually think he might be able to just about go through me. Like, if he lower plates me. Fuck off. Oh, you bloody Pivkov. This, I never really liked this map. I never really liked this map because it was so just horrible in terms of knowing like where you can and can't go, and what like seeing what you can hit. Not knowing where you can and can't go, but like being able to actually see. These kind of tree maps were always horrible. Oops, misclick. I've got right ammo in. I do. Shut up, Maya. Shut your mouth. Stop being clever. How dare you? Eh? I always forget that like this has a 75mm gun on it. It doesn't feel like it because the 75 on the Panzer IV feels a whole lot bigger than this. Somehow they've made a is it 75 or is this 50? No, it's 76. This feels like that looks really small. Well, it doesn't look too small, but it does look small compared to the Panzer IV somehow. Slow velocity so the barrel don't have to be as thick. Ah, interesting. You learn something new every spray. Panzer IV there, speaking of devils. Good heavens. My roast is ruined. Ah. You know, people are still making, people are still making those. What kind of fucking cheeky sod is over there? People are still making steamed hams videos. I watched one the other day that was like that came out a couple months ago, and it was like every frame of steamed hams, but in order of loudness. Da, 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 da. I never realised just how long ago the steamed hams thing was. I'm very surprised she survived that diet. I saw that and I was like, well, that's the end of diet. Da, 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 da. I like the T-34. Just in general, just like as a tank. I know they weren't very good, but it's not like it's... Well, I mean, the ones that they actually made weren't very good, and they made them en masse, and it wasn't really until the T-34-85 that things started to actually get good. But I like just like the variations of the T-34. There's just something about them. Oh, fucking M8, M19. I mean, it's not the M19, so it's my fault for following him, but... Where is it? Da, 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 da. It's just an iconic tank. To be fair, all the main medium tanks of World War II I like. Well, yeah. Fuck off. Monkey on the car. Fuck off. Alright, time to sit here and cry. Ugh. Monkey on the car. Fuck off. What a fun world we live in. What a just a glorious world. Da 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 da. I'm out of Pepsi now. The dregs at the bottom of here just taste like like dirty tap water. Delicious dirty tap water. I might have myself a bit of a chocolate orange. I think they've changed the packaging on this. It feels more like tin foil now. The interesting world that Endless Bread lives in. What a joyous little... And it's like... It's a world that, like, to anyone else should be like, oh wow, Endless Bread, he's like fucking... He's living in a... He's living a fucking... Living in a fantasy land. Don't blame my team, I'm the one that died. Sorry, I didn't realize I was touching it. You have to forgive me. I don't have feeling in either of my hands, so I don't know if they're touching anything. One, 2, 7, 3 down a Rockefeller Street. Life is what you know. Do you feel like? 1273. Down a rock. Come and walk with me. I don't know. Bap, bap, bap. Chocolate orange. Chocolate and orange are two of the best combinations man has ever made. And you can't convince me otherwise. That's unfortunate. Oh. Peppermint and chocolate. Chocolate, mint and chocolate's nice. Mint and chocolate is very nice. I'm a big fan of mint and chocolate ice cream. You don't get it very often, though. Oh, I mean, I don't get it very often. I could go to the shop right now and probably buy some. But, you know, I just don't. Alright, Maya. No promises that I'll still be here. I can feel the War Thunder rage coming on. Want to see some Dutch food? Is it just going to be that bread with chocolate sprinkles on it? Because that isn't food. That's bread with sprinkles on it. This is a stroopwafel. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. The only other food that came to my mind that was like European was like fish that Sweden buries. You know, after all the UI changes that they've done to this game, they still have it like be horrible. The fact that your mouse is free, yet it still moves like. They still haven't managed to fix this and make this like pleasant to use. Code? What's this? Oh. The terms and conditions are changing. What are you doing? You know, like, I'd like it when companies change terms and conditions. What is this? Hold on. What is this? What is that? That doesn't make me hungry. You haven't, it doesn't work on me. When companies change like terms and conditions, I wish they would just release a thing that was just the changes. Instead of being like, oh yeah, we've changed it, but we're not going to tell you what they used to be. There you go. Da 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 da. What's going on in the tech? What have we got? Anything new that I care about? I don't think so. Oh, I'm glad that I already had the Strela and this got added. Because I would have had to have researched that, and I'm glad that I don't have to do that. Not that I don't want this, but, you know, I want the Tunguska more. The Tunguska's just cool. There we go. Not that I'm going to be... I don't even think I'm going to... I don't know how much... I don't know how much I'm going to be playing top tier. I haven't got any inclination... I haven't got any inclination to want to play top tier in this. Yeah, 70,000 RP left for Australia. That's unfortunate. It is annoying when that happens. It's nice that they give you like a 2-week window to get it, to like finish it. But if you don't finish it, then you still got to deal with it. Alright. Sorry everyone, but I'm a big important tank and you're in my way. I'm a KV-1E. I am a premium player. I am more important. Come talk to me in a few years when you're no longer a free-to-play player. I don't talk to anyone who hasn't got the KV-1E. So you've got the KV, you've got the what's it called? You've got the German KV2. That's good enough. So the German ones aren't too bad. I mean, I don't like them. They annoy me because anytime that I see someone using them, they're always better than me. But it has the German cupola on top of it, which is just another added weak spot, which is something that I never really think about whenever I see one. The early German cupolas are like really great because you can just shoot straight through them. Yeah, I know, it's the T-34 is scarier to me. Just because of where it was. Is he gonna poke his head round? Wait, well, he's not here, is he? No, it's next one. Oh. Wait, is he? Where'd he go? Where did that Sherman go? He's dead. Okay, I thought so, but I had a feeling he was. Ah, I see. I thought I saw that a Sherman got taken out, but I didn't realize this was the the one. I didn't know. I thought this was like an M4A1 or something. I didn't realize it was a thing. Fuck. Go. See, I switched to high explosive then. I actually played properly. I did what I meant to do. I'm 22. Oh, my turret's going to take about 4 hours to turn. What we got down here, huh? Oh, wait. I think... Where is it? What's going on? There we go. Good, good. I think that's everything. You did nothing to the M4. That is unfortunate. Are you using AP or HE? Something in front of me. As in, not this. Oh, fuck off. That's fine. Yeah, try it. Go on. I dare you. Okay. It's not the best. I mean, it's it's not a guaranteed kill, the sapping, I don't think. Because especially if you hit, it depends on where you hit. If you hit the front of a Sherman, then I can conceivably see you not going through that. Just slightly in the way, causing problems. on, chase him down. Honestly, this ISU 152 would be, yeah, it was wasn't too, shouldn't have been too afraid of the M24. At least I don't think they should have been. Although to be fair, an M24 is something you should always be afraid of because the M24 is a sneaky vehicle. They're not always the best, but if someone who knows like the American 75 well is inside it, it's just like a Sherman but better. Which is why I love the M24. It's like, yeah, anyone can go through you and it will die immediately the moment that an enemy sees it, but it can, well, apart from when I shot at one earlier, but we don't talk about that. The cannon on it being the same as the Sherman just makes it a faster Sherman. Oh, I'm glad that there's nothing hiding in there, because I would not have known. I'm visible to the enemy team, you say? Well, it's unfortunate, isn't it? Never mind. Oop. It's unfortunate that there's not many enemies left. Okay. I am here, and I am waiting for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together and do a flip. It's time to do that monkey hip. I don't know any of the DK rap. I've never played Cyberpunk 64. Alright, are we just kind of... yeah, we're just waiting now. Howdy. So look, the KV2 is horrible. It can't even take out KV-1A. I love the KV2. It's a very fun vehicle. I don't play it too often because of how long its reload is. It's unfortunate that some of the more fun vehicles to play are the ones that have stupidly long reload, and so if you don't hit, if you mess up your shot, it's like, oh, now I've just got to kind of sit here and wait. It's intermittent fun. That's what the large caliber guns are. Intermittent fun. There we go. GG. In my heart, I just feel the best thing I could do is end it all and live for... well, it's leave, not live. I don't know why. For whatever reason, I think that that song, I can't remember what it's called, Come to the Todd or something like that. I always think that has that she says she's going to live forever, and I was like, that's the complete opposite of what the song is saying. The song is like, I want to kill myself. No. Do I have bread on all my tanks? I don't think I do. I think there's a couple that I don't. I got it on that one, but I won't have it on... oh, I do have it on that one. And I don't have... oh, never mind then. I do. I got bread and everything. I'm all breaded up. I'm covered in breadcrumbs. Been rolling around in a toaster. I wonder what would happen if, like, you just kind of had a toaster that was big enough to sit in. Just kind of sit, like... what would toasted man taste like? I'm saying man as a species, so it doesn't matter, be you man or woman, I don't really care. I want to put you in the toaster and see what it tastes like. Because, like, toasting has to be different to other forms of cooking. So it should make sense. It should... it's like perfect. It's like the perfect shape as well to put a person in. Just drop them in. a toaster. Like, could we make a human-sized toaster to put people in? Cause now the guilt is on them. I think cannibalism being illegal is the least of our concerns in this hypothetical situation. Also, in some places, cannibalism isn't illegal. Killing someone is, but eating them isn't. Like in parts of America, cannibalism isn't illegal, but killing someone is. So if you can obtain human meat, you can eat it, and no one can stop you. It's like sometimes there was like some guy had his foot removed. Some guy had his foot amputated, and he was like, "Can I keep it and eat it?" And so he brought it home with him after having it amputated, and he ate it. Like, as long as you can keep your body parts, as long as there's nothing like infectious and contagious inside it, you can keep the body parts that get cut off you. The hospital tries their hardest to hold on to it, but you can, if you argue with them enough, they will eventually give you your body part, and you can eat it. And some guy did that. He made foot tacos, and yeah, people didn't like it. The people who ate it didn't like it, and they didn't eat much of it, and said that it wasn't very nice. What's the funny bit of that? You know what? I'm not a huge fan of the IKV-103. It's a funny vehicle. I can't take that away from you. It is a funny... I should have used the KV-1E. The heat effect, like the heat shells on it are all like are objectively good, but it's a heat shell at the end of the day, and I don't like them. I don't like using heat where possible. It limits what I can do against other tanks. Like again, in situations that I don't need 400mm of pen for, and that happens more frequently than needing it. It's not like it's a bad thing. It's not like that tank in particular is bad. I just like being able to shoot through things. And I don't actually know what I can and can't shoot through with heat FS or heat shells. They seem to change it like every few updates. I wouldn't eat a person, by the way. If you put food in front, if you put meat in front of me and said that's a person, I wouldn't eat it. I probably wouldn't be repulsed by the fact that it was person, especially if it was cooked to look like food. I probably wouldn't like scream and shout and vomit and cry and like start vibrating. But I probably wouldn't eat it. Unless it smelled nice, in which I might try it, but I don't think I would. But not, like I say, not because it's person, but because it's something new and I don't like change. I can hear something to my left. Oh, cock off. Wait, where did he go through? Oh, there, okay. Time to get the KV-1E out. That wouldn't have shaved me. That wouldn't have shaved me in that situation, but I can at least bring it out. How many humans would it take to build a house out of meat? I got my heads on my mind has just gone to meat now, like human meat. I was just looking at these buildings and I was like thinking about them being made of humans. Not like distinguishable humans. You wouldn't know they were human, but like some kind of like grotesque horror where like the houses are throbbing. I don't know where these thoughts have come from. I think I may have become a psychopath in the past like couple of seconds, but it just out of nowhere. I was like, meat houses. How about that? Anyone thought about a meat house? I like the idea that Maya will come back with his kebab and hear me talk about meat houses. Honestly, I'd kind of prefer myself to be talking about meat houses than like the weird fucking sex houses that I'd usually be talking about, or whatever it is I usually say. What is going on up here? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bloody sock. Is he gonna... He might just be trying to escape, which is fair. Oh no. Oh yeah, he was. Ah, never mind, I've spotted him. Make sure I've got the right ammunition out of those. Yeah, I do. Okay, I just missed. That's fair enough. Something there? Nope, that's a tree. I'm probably been spotted by that Sark. Okay. My brain has gone empty. Sorry, I thought about meat houses, and then that kind of just, that was like the last thing my brain thought up, and I was like, you know what? There's nothing else left in there now. I was like, what is? I don't know why meat house is in there, but you know, like you can have like a big house and like instead of having like a thatched roof or even just a roof, you just like got hair. It's been perfect. I'm going to try and capture C. Might as well. Not really much else going on. That's where we find out. You know what? I don't think I've ever been over here. I don't think I've ever been in this part of the map. Because I either die on my way, or just don't make my way over here, because there's no... Because it's so far out of the way. That it just... Whoever captures it at the start of the game is usually just going to hold on to it for the rest of the battle. There we go. I did something. Well, I got 2 kills. Oh, did I hear an enemy shooting? That Sark, I think, might still be around somewhere. I haven't seen... Oh, well, I haven't been looking, so that Sark... Oh, there's a 3-inch gun carrier over there. On that road, at least. It's perfect for you in your heat. It knows I'm here, but I don't think the 3-inch gun carrier has a shell capable of going through me anyway. I've hit its track. More. Hit its other track, so it's completely stationary now. I might be able to go through its lower plate if I got lucky. But I think I'd have to get very lucky. Nah, I can't, never mind. Someone else can deal with it. M10? What? Fuck off! There's a thing behind you. Well, not behind you, but near where I am dead. I think he might be coming after you. da, da, da. Okay. What's this? What gun is this? Which one's this? This is 76 in it, yeah. It looks like it almost looked like the 75, but I think that's even higher up on the. It's like 4.7 or something like that is. Maybe it's even higher. I'm not too sure. How dare you? I bruise easily. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay. The guy hasn't gone to capture C yet. Maybe he's going to. So he might just be waiting for us to come and find him. Going on the assumption that we would assume that he was going to capture C. Unless you did damage to him because there's smoke over there. Oh no, there we go. Dud, 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 dud. Because it'll be annoying once he gets his rockets back. That's the first time I've ever seen anyone get a kill with a rocket in that. And I'm going to go on the assumption that it was complete luck. Because I refuse to believe that he would... Oh no, that's someone else. Oh, okay, no, there is still some up there. Da, 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 da. Ugh. There we go. Oh! Devastating. Absolutely rancid. Is that, that's the 3-inch gun carrier get taken out? I'm not too sure. Sorry, wait, did you crash your thing? Hi, Salty. I'm not that afraid of the 3-inch gun carrier. The most annoying thing about the 3-inch is the fact that I can't do anything to it. Other than destroy its gun. It's me, sorry, the guy who passed my Russian history exam with the Rasputin song. Although I didn't pass my Russian history exam. Well, I kind of did. But I did, but I didn't. Oh, excuse me. Da, da, ba, da, da, da. Like I said, I just studied for it using Rasputin. I didn't really do very well in the history exam. How did I hit the tree? It was behind me. Fucking goofy hitboxes. Or collision boxes, as they might be referred to as. Instead of a hitbox. A hitbox is how a character is determined to have been hit or not. A collision box is how you determine if someone is interacting with something else. Probably. I don't know. I'm not a game developer. But if you say it confidently enough, people will believe you. And that's what I like to rely on. Hello. It's very unlucky for him, actually. I never really knew that there was a way to look straight into the into B from here. Although, to be fair, I don't know why I would. I don't pay that much attention to these maps. I just play them. Every time I play the map, I don't go into it with a plan or anything like that. I just play it. Alright. You wish they'd bring Red Fortress back? That was a fun map. I liked that map. They took it out so they could, like, work on it. But then, like, they just haven't brought it back yet. And it's like, how much are they changing it? Like, are they rebuilding it from the ground up? It's been out of the game for about a year now. It wasn't that bad of a map, really. Overworked and underpaid. Well, they've added like 1,000 new maps since then. Like, it can't be that hard to slightly retouch up a map. Something there. Like, just give them a weekend to get it done. Of 100. Well, then don't remove it from the fucking. Don't add another task to it then. Finish the task that you've got. Stop adding things to it. Put Red Fortress back in and fix it when you've got time. There. That solves the problem. Oh, I thought I saw a tank around here. Oh, my nose was vibrating weird and it made it itch. I think I just saw that shadow, that like bar there. By the way, it's very possible that I might get rather sick soon. I'm gonna try my hardest not to die, to not get sick. But both my mum and dad are rather ill at the moment with some kind of cough, some kind of miscellaneous cough disease illness. And it started with my mum, and then it got, my dad caught it from her. And it's possible that I could. I don't really spend much time around my parents, so I might not. And I also obsessively wash my hands. I've ever since COVID started obsessively washing my hands, so I might not catch it. But it's just in case, just as a pre-warning that I might get actually ill at some point. As opposed to the fake illnesses that I've had over the past couple of weeks. That's how 28 later got started. It's also how COVID started, isn't it? GG. Da, 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 da. But yeah, I'm trying my hardest to not die, but it is possible that I could catch whatever they've got. Apparently, based on what they're saying, well, my dad was like, I hope you don't get it because it's horrible. But my parents are like in their 50s, so I'd probably be alright if I got it. Nah, it just seemed bad, so I'm hoping that I don't get it. You can't call Britain the Great Atlantic Trash Patch. Some of Britain is alright. Thank you, Diet. I like how there's nothing to prove that I'm actually drinking out of this. Like, it's got water in it, look. Probably hear it. Just get back. But there's nothing to prove that I'm actually drinking it when I do that. You just have to trust that I do actually slurp it down. Give it a good suckle. Like I'm suckling on a cow's teat. You know that a cow's like udder is like mostly sand. Alright, Nightcore. Good luck, don't get your fingers caught in the lawnmower. Like, a cow's udder is like, it feels like a condom filled with broken glass, from what I've heard. How far do you think you could get your cock into a condom filled with broken glass before you'd have to stop? I think I could not get even the tip in. I don't have the depression for this. Quick, someone call me a bad word. I mean, the assumption would be that, you know, it is strong enough to hold, to not get pierced by the glass. I mean, condoms are pretty strong. Can I, like, thread the needle? Almost. Okay, that's what I thought it was. Yeah, you're probably not going to want to fight me. I am... Actually, he could probably... He could probably do some damage to me if he does get... If he knows what he's doing. If he doesn't, then he wouldn't. Don't call me a silly sausage. You take that back. That's a bannable offense. That's like the height of dishonor in this country. I have heard though that a cow's udder is like, it feels like tugging on a condom filled with sand, not glass. The glass bit I added. Oh, it's a Panzer IV, that is. Can someone deal with this? Anyone, not just you. There's a guy here. Oh shit! No, not a head, sir. Yeah, that's what I thought. Da 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 da. Come on, come down here. Oh shit. Ah, cock. There we go. Danko, whoever did that. I'm just sitting here absorbing just stuff. Not really absorbing many shots, but I'm just absorbing. Oh! That was very close. As in, you almost got that. That was very, very noble of you. Someone else managed to get him first, but actually, I think he may have been far enough away when the bomb went off. Da-da. Is this guy gonna, if he sees me not like aiming at him, will he come down here? No, okay. Da 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 ba da ba da ba da ba. Ah, I was betting on him not. Oh, it was in a different. I was betting on him not knowing what he was shooting at. If I'd have realised that he was in the premium one, then I wouldn't have tested him. Not because the premium one is necessarily stronger, just because it means that he's likely has an idea of what he's doing. Da 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 da. Look at this, watch this. Okay. Da 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 da. Ugh. No, what? I thought he was like, he had like prepared a shot for me. I thought I was just gonna like roll up to the top and that was just gonna be my instant death. I've got two Hetzers over there, I think. That's one. And then there's the second one. I don't think I can do anything to the front of that. I think he's going to have to turn himself. I'm going to want to even scratch him. Yeah, he's gone. Okay. Good. The T-34E, that's just like the T-34, but in the same sort of way that the KV-1E... It's similar to the KV-1E, it has added armor to it. It's like not possible to get, or like only comes back around occasionally. What's that there? Other than an enemy tank. Oh, several enemy tanks up there. Your point is going at me? No. Yep. Oh, a ricochet. Actually, I'll probably hide behind this KV-1 here. That's a rock. Ekranami, meaning with shield. Oh, interesting. Thank you. Thank you, Maya, for the other random fact that probably would never come into play apart from right now. Oh, that was a perfect shot into his barrel. Unfortunately, I'd have preferred to hit not that and do damage to him. Ikranami. What are you doing? Stop that right now. Da -da 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 -da. Oh, fucking... Ugh. There we go. That's what you get for not using your anti-air as an anti-air. You get take... Oh, no. Not a ricochet. Have I got... What ammo have I got in? Oh, okay. Oh, that'll do. Das Vidania. Shit. I just pressed the Windows key. Cock. Da 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 da. Eh. Ringo. I can't remember him. Don't have a cast plane. So I don't have any cast planes in Russia because Russia has shit air.
Just a little more effort, and victory will surely be ours.
Da 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 da. Because I would consider bombing him had I had a way to do it. I am petty enough to revenge bomb. If you didn't want to get revenge bombed, you wouldn't kill me, you know? You know how it is? I like to play my games with the concept of mad involved. Okay. You're mutually assured destroyed. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, got a battle trophy. What am I gonna get? Ooh. Oh, that's... I mean, not bad, but not good. Not nothing I care about. I haven't got any cash planes. I don't play Russia. I don't have anything to put in. Because I don't use any of these vehicles. I don't think so, at least. Yeah. I'm a hater of air. Well, actually, no. Okay. I don't like Russian aircraft. They're just not very interesting to me. Until you get to, like, the Su-27 and the MiG-29, I don't really care too much.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
The only plane that I wanted in the Russian territory for the most time... Oh, you're right. The only plane I wanted in the... I got Lag 20... I got that. Hold on. Got that. Let's do that. I also have that. Yeah. Can I buy this, please? There we go. Yeah, it's too high up. What my first bought premium was, I think it was the XP50. I think I wanted to get a jet, and someone came, and I was wondering about what vehicle I should get, and they were like, "Oh, the XP50 is pretty good if you want to grind up." And they were right. I used the XP50 to get me all the way up to the F84, I think. A T-34 57? I don't know there was a premium T-34 57. Fucking seal. Is it just it's just a premium version then, yeah. I see. I barely even used the premiums that I've bought. I got the premiums. I've got the the premium Leopard 1 for Sweden that I've barely touched. I've got a number of different ones. I've got the Wolf Pack. I brought the Wolf Pack. Used that about 4 times. I barely ever use any of the the premium vehicles that I've used the most is the F5 and the T72. Oh, and the S2S38 and my Russian ones. He did the perfect average between us. He saw 2 tanks and did the perfect average. Okay. What is that? Hetzer? It's dead, is what it is. What is that? It's not a Hetzer. I'm not gonna get a shot into it from here. It's used as the Black Cat. It's fairly. It's a slightly different version of the M18, so it's probably pretty good, isn't it? I haven't put much time into the M18 because I had a bit of a bad experience with it when I first got it because I didn't really know how, like, I wasn't very good at the game. I didn't really know how the game worked. And so, like, when I first used the M18, it just didn't really catch on. When people were like, "Oh, it's really good," I didn't really understand it. I remember it being a bit of a plague for a while, and then it just kind of died down. But I do think it's a decent vehicle. Oh, excuse me. What shot there? Maybe it reversed down the hill. Oh, the bank. It's more of an embankment than a hill. Da 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 da. Da da. What? Oh, I've used the M64 a fair amount. That's the Chinese sort of the almost M18 for China. Wait, does it say? Oh, yeah, the almost M18. The M64 is fun. It's just a silly vehicle. It's not like the best thing in the world, but it's fun. Yeah, it's not bad actually. Cock. fuck off did you go through the front of me? Oh wait, no, that's the yeah, that makes sense actually. It went through the driver's hatch. And also it was a 90-degree angle, but still, fuck off. Don't wanna... It's not very good though, is it? This is. High frag, and armor piercing. What's the point of having one high explosive in there? Well, fragmentation. What's the point of having that? Just fuck it. See what happens. Look at those, look how tiny those bombs are. They're minuscule. It's like a hand grenade. It probably does shred trucks, but it says armored targets, and trucks are not armored unless you've got an armored truck. But that's not what we're talking about. It doesn't say the armored truck belt. My pain is just that big. I'd like to think it's like that. I don't have a tiny I was gonna say I don't have a tiny penis. I've got massive testicles. Yeah, I'm not gonna hit. I'm gonna crash. Never mind. Got hit. I didn't expect them to. I expected the plane to handle at least slightly all right. Then again, I did plummet towards the ground, so. Well, I did land. No, true. Any landing where you touch the ground is a successful landing. You know. That's the thing. If I was trying to land but went up, then that's, you know, that is truly a horrible failure. But I didn't. I tried to land, and I did. Well, I didn't try and land, but, you know. You get the idea. Kind of. Oh, it's friendly. Bye. Yep. Oops. Hope there wasn't a friendly there. I tried to move my mouse by picking it up, but it slipped out my fingers. My greasy fingers. I secrete slime like a snail. I want a defense mechanism like lizards that shoot blood out their eyes. Aww. Like, I want to squirt. I want to be able to squirt something on demand that isn't spit. Because that's like nothing. That's like offensive. That's a challenge. You squirt, you spit on someone. That's a challenge. But like if a lizard sprays blood on a you know an enemy lizard or creature, that's a don't come near me, I'm crazy kind of thing. But like if a person was to spit on another human, that's a challenge. You know, that'll get you punched. Do they? Do they say in it a few times? I've only ever heard like brief little bits of it. There's a plane there, isn't it? This has got a bit of a meaty punch to it, this has. That'll do. Someone dealt with it. Maybe they're not saying in it. Maybe they're just saying something in Hindi that sounds like in it. Days off dash. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, da-da-da. Ba-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. I used to watch The Pet Girl of Sakura So when I was a kid and just fucking wish that that was me. The main character, not the pet girl. Well, the character that would be described as the pet girl, but she isn't technically not a pet. Because that would be unethical. I used to be like, I wish I could move to Japan and have a high school life where I live in an apartment on my own surrounded by attractive girls and other people my age. And have an adventure where I slowly get closer to the girl around me. To the girl that I like. And then the more I thought about it, the more I was like, that sounds I don't think I would be able to... I wouldn't be able to survive now living on my own. Let alone when I was like 14. What do you need, diet? Da 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 da. That's alright, diet. You can, you do what you go do what you want to do. I'm probably not going to continue going for much longer. Dice to eyes. Ba da 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 da. Is there enemies out here? Probably. I used to be like, I want to move to Japan. And, well, it wasn't specifically that, but well, actually no. Well, yes, I did, but that wasn't specifically what I wanted from that. Mother bloody fuck bitch. It's nothing better than two people trying to insulting each other in a language that neither of them is their native language. Da 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 da. Oh, I didn't know it was like a video. I've always just assumed that it was like a phone call. But that might be just because whenever I hear about it, whenever I've seen it used, people have just like put a phone filter over it. And used it in a phone call sort of meme. I never knew that there was like an IRL thing and they were like arguing in the street. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Alright. Meme. Oh, the video is age restricted. I'm not old enough to watch it. Never mind. Da 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 da. Alright, there you are. Ah! I'm not now. Da 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 da. What's going on over here? What is going on here? I saw a video. I watched a. I saw a video. Well, it's a video that I've heard referenced, but I never knew what it was. I never know where the reference came from, which is just a Japanese man running through a tunnel shouting sex. I'm watching Sea-Dog VA cycle on, do his cyclothon. They have a soundbite from it that plays occasionally of the guy shouting sex. And I just always thought, because it sounds like the guy shouting sex, it sounds like Sea-Dog VA shouting it, and so I always just assumed that it was just something that he did. But no, there's just a video out there of a Japanese man running through a tunnel shouting sex and like, I don't know, saying something about how he's never going to have sex and that he's going to remain pure or something. Do I have to memorize all Great Britain's nights in school? We do, yes. We have to. It's important because you have to. You have every time you see one in public, you have to bow. Like you have to not bow, but go down onto one knee. You have to bow your head as well, obviously. Oh, of course I know about Sir Ian Anderson. Who doesn't? Everyone bows their head to Sir Ian Anderson. He's a man. Ian Anderson. Yeah, everyone bows to him. We see him all the time. He's a British musician who's best known for his work as the singer, flautist, acoustic guitarist, primary songwriter, and sole continuous member of the rock band Jethro Tull, who, like, everyone in the UK knows who that is. I know, told you. Here in the UK, it's important that we learn it. Look at that. It's always been stackable. You can stack up to 10. It just doesn't work for some reason. Oops. There's nothing for you to be suspicious about. It's an important part of British culture is knowing who our knights are. They are knights of the realm. You also have to know who their wives are, but that's not... Well, no, you don't have to know who their wives are. You're just kind of... It's advised, but it's not important. Because ultimately, only like the knights and the dames. If they're a guy, if they're a man, you need to know who their wife is. Well, it could be their husband. I don't know if there are any gay people that have, who have knighthoods. Is Patrick Stewart? He's a knight, isn't he? Is he gay? Is Patrick Stewart gay? I don't know if there are any gay or LGBTQ knights. But Gandalf's a knight and he's gay. Ah, there we go then. That's close. That answers the question. Well done, Diet. Oh, excuse me. Might as well just start researching that. This gun's horrible. Now that you remind yourself about Jethro Tull, you need to listen to their bombastic concept album "Thick as a Brick," released in 1972. That is an album, all right. That is an album. Just in case you were wondering. Take care, Diet. Try not to drown in cake batter. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do this, like one last game like this. Trying to catch dick rot from licking doorknobs. Well, joke's on you. We don't have any doorknobs in our house. We have door handles. And I would not lick them because they are disgusting. Where is this map? Is this the New Poland map? No, wait, is this Holland? Wait, was it always Holland? What the fuck is this? What the? Where am I? Oh, is this that map? There's a new map in it. Wait, isn't this just the This is the river. This is the same layout as the. What the heck? Yeah, is there just? Wait, have they rotated it 90 degrees? I don't even think they've rotated it 90 degrees. What the fuck is this? Gaijin, stop. Don't stop removing Red Brick Forest or whatever it is, and then replacing it with this. What is that? Oh, it's a house. Well, actually, I don't know what that is, actually. They reshaped the town enough to be different. Yeah, but they still, you know. What the, what is, they still, can I have some more fucking pixels in my textures, please? What the fuck is that? Gaijin, I'm starting to think you don't take this game seriously. Shit. Oh, actually, I don't know. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, you bellend, you got in the way. Oh. Okay. They've reached the good enough part of their career. They have. And I'm gonna be the person to bring them down to size. What's going on here? What's this consortium of KV-1s that we've got going on? This triumvirate. We've got a triumvirate of KV-1s here. That's a good word, isn't it? A triumvirate. There's actually 4 KV-1s here, but, you know. Oh, great. I'm fucking fam dabby dozy. I'm glad that's something that can happen to me. What? Fuck off. I'll take out another one. Not gonna stop me from bringing out another one. A little thing known as whatever the fuck. I don't get Gaijins. Getting Gaijin involves, for me, like the game. To me, it's the game not working well. The game worked as intended there. I might try Enlisted next week. Even as invincible as the KV-1E, I imagine that if it gets hit by like a 155mm high explosive shell directly, that would be enough to take it out. I might try it for like a day or so. Whatever guilty pleasure is idle games. Or does that stand for I don't love you games? Which is the opposite of a dating sim. Idle games. I used to be kind of into them. Into idle games. Like Clicker Hero. That was a game that I played for a while. It's fucking that. Yeah. Clicker Hero was one that I played. I also played. Oh, I'm fucking 24 there. I also I played Cookie Clicker for a bit. That was a game that had my attention for a bit of time. Thank you. There's a couple games like that I played. Can I go through the side? No. Well, maybe, but no. Oh, cock off. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. All right, I'm not bringing that out. This game's shit. Oh well, I'm done now. So many games made you too neurotic, and your favourite is Antimatter Dimensions. I've never heard of that one. Da 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 da. Oh, there's so many games by the name of Antimatter. Some other games yank your chain too hard. You get too invested in them. I played. There's a couple that I played. I do like eventually get bored of them. Like, I think they're fun for a little bit of time. Like I said, Cookie Clicker's fun for a little bit, but then you kind of get to a point where it basically it gets to a point where it starts to be like War Thunder, and it's like I'm barely gaining anything ever. I always liked when the games, like when you'd get to the end, not the end, but you'd get to a point where you can reset, and like it goes from you reset it, and then but like things carry over, so that when you click, instead of it getting like 1, you get like 100 on your first click, and it just made it feel like you were doing something. Yeah, da 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 da. Da, 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 da. And they're fun for a little bit. Sometimes I do occasionally get drawn in by one. Is it dead? Oh, I dropped my post-it notes on the floor. I'm done. I'm gonna go now. I'll come back next week and do something else that isn't War Thunder, because I've had enough of it now. I've had my fill. Universal Paperclips is one light browser one you can beat in a few days. Maybe I'll have a look. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not really in the market for a clicker game at the moment. But yeah, no. I've had my War Thunder fill. I'm gonna probably try something else next week, and then we'll see where we go from there. But that is it. I'm going. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next stream. Take care, and bye-bye. Bad to worst, try enlisted. Exactly. That's what's going to happen. We'll see. You know, I might love it, and I might become an enlisted tryhard. Time's not just more than for a year. Yeah, each time I play it, I stop playing it for even longer. So I play it. I stopped for a couple months, and then I've come back to War Thunder. Well, now I can stop playing for a year, then play War Thunder, and then I've got to stop for 2 years, then War Thunder, and then come back, then 4 years. It just keeps going. But yeah, I'll at least try enlisted. I might as well. And if I don't like it, well, I'll just play Noita or something. I'll just do that. Maybe I might play Assetto Corsa at some point on stream. I don't know what I can do in it, but you can just get to see how bad I am at driving in Assetto Corsa. Might be fun for a little bit. Just driving around some racetracks. I can't really have it. I don't know how to get it set up so I can play with other people. Assetto Corsa is a bit toss when it comes to the multiplayer. I need to kill time until Ghost of Tsushima, yeah. And other things that are going to come out. Oh, the only thing I don't like about the idea of playing Ghost of Tsushima is the fact that it's rather cutscene heavy here and there. And I don't know how much I like watching cutscenes on stream. And by that I mean I don't like them, because it makes me just feel like I'm sitting here like a wet rag. You know what I mean? When a cutscene's playing, I just feel awkward. But yeah, that's for next week to decide. Well, whatever I'm deciding is for next week. I'll with some luck, the next KSP video will come out next week. When it comes out, when it finally comes out, you're gonna be like, "What? I waited 6 weeks for this." And then I'm gonna go yes. And I was like, yes, you did wait 6 weeks for this. That's on you. If you're it's not my problem. All right, I'm done. I'll see you next week. I'll see you in the next stream. Bye bye. I looked like I was about to die then. I just realised that I wasn't looking at the camera. My eyes are barely open. Never mind. Bye bye.